if we have had you before on the call. Welcome, Vikram Rawal. Sip Rajendra, Sip Itkari, Sip Girish, Sip Vinita, welcome back. Sip Bliko, Sip Sudeep, Sip Samatma, Sip Yogini, Sip Raju, Sip Chotwani, Sip Bliss, Sip Rutanu, Sip Krishna, Sip Rekha, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Pankaj, Sip Sagay, Sip Chandra, Sip Pushpa, Sip Sanjeev, Sip Rajesh Rao, Sip Sangam, Sip Vanita, Sip Murugaraj. And there are many more who are joining the call. Sip Shaiju, Sip Karan, Sip Swati. Welcome. Today we have a discussion, a very interesting discussion. The happy mantra. I've already given you the happy mantra, and therefore it's not a presentation. Maybe we will need one Friday for me to go through the whole presentation. How many of you are using the happy mantra to be happy all the time? How many of you will tell me what is your mantra? Are you happy? Are you happy all the time? And Vikram, are you new to this call? Will you unmute Vikram and, if possible, give us your video so we see you for a moment, Vikram. Otherwise, you can see your audio. But Vikram Rawal, yes, please, Vikram. Welcome to the call. Please unmute. Vikram to unmute. Yes, Vikram, please speak.
जी गुरु जी।
नमस्कार, बोलिए जी। आपका सवाल है या कुछ बोलना है?
नहीं गुरु जी, कुछ बोलना नहीं है।
आप नए हैं कॉल पे, पहली बार आ रहे हैं आप?
नहीं, ऐसे में तो 5-6 दिन हो गए गुरु जी।
वेरी गुड। आपका कोई सवाल नहीं है आज? कुछ सवाल है?
नहीं गुरु जी।
ओके, हाथ ऊपर करने का मतलब आपका कोई सवाल है, ठीक है? तो राजेश राव, यस सर, व्हाट इज द हैप्पी मंत्र टू यू? आर यू यूजिंग द हैप्पी मंत्र? आर यू हैप्पी? Are you happy all the time? This is my question to you. I gave you all the happy mantra. Of course, I would like to spend 30 minutes explaining the happy mantra. I'm not doing that today. I'm trying to ask you, what is your happy mantra? How often are you happy? How often you become unhappy? So I want to understand this. So let me hear from you. Yes, please.
Shivam sir.
Shivam sir, bro.
50% I'm happy, I can say.
Very good. Very good, yeah.
Then happy mantra which you tell, I think we know PPY. We know it only. We are not implementing it. And we are stuck up in HA.
HA also.
H and A also.
I think we know APPY. Happy we know. Happy we know. But we are not happy. Because we are stuck in H.
We are stuck in maybe A also sometimes.
Why we are stuck in A? Explain to me.
Maybe the ego or the work that we do sometimes, it will not allow us, because this as humans we have this habit of adding 2 cents value to whatever others are telling.
Don't you think that most people are stuck in H, trying to be happy by success, being achievement, success, pleasure? 90% of people are stuck in H.
Yeah, 90% are there. Those who also stuck in A, they are 100% stuck.
A means accept without protest. What do you mean by people are stuck in acceptance and contentment and fulfillment? Are people stuck in that?
People, because many a times, we have, at least me, I'm telling for me. We'll try to add 2 cents of value to everything, even if we don't know.
Okay. So,
and that sometimes silence can talk. We'll try to put our point. Like
tell me, Rajesh, tell me, you told me you're happy 50% of the time, right? I want to ask you without getting personal. Can you tell me how you become unhappy or when you become unhappy? Can you give me some gyan?
The expectations and desires not fulfilled are 2 major.
So therefore, that means A, you are not in accepting without protest because you're expecting, although karma doesn't want it. A. Then HAP, you're losing your peace because of desires. And because of purpose, all these may be small gaps. Maybe you're 80% there. Maybe you need just 10-20%. Then, because of lack of enlightenment, what we are doing, we are thinking, ye bhi chahiye, wo bhi chahiye, ye bhi chahiye. Kya matlab hai iska, uska matlab kya? Kuch matlab nahi. Yearning. We are yearning. Yearning se kya hoga? Kuch hoga? Kuch nahi hoga. Dukhi. What did Buddha say? What did Buddha say, Rajesh?
That's
Desires. Desire is the root cause of all evil. Buddha's principle, if you ask Buddhism ka principal teaching is only one. He says samsar hai dukkha. Buddha's words are samsar ye hai dukkha. Kyun?
But he also says there is a solution to it.
Correct. Very good.
The other line nobody listens.
But unfortunately, Buddha did not give in proper simple English the happy mantra. Now you have the happy mantra. So, okay, Rajesh, bolo.
The problem is, because if we are alone, we can definitely sacrifice many things. It is same like दूध है, दूध में घी भी है, दूध में मक्खन भी है. So we get stuck up.
Actually, we don't get stuck up, we cling.
We cling.
ये वही आदमी है ना, वो आदमी झाड़ के ऊपर है, बचाओ 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 बचाओ, तो गुरु बोलता है साले को छोड़ो, उसको वो बचना नहीं चाहते, वो अटका है, वो लटका है क्योंकि वो खुद अटका है. हिंदी में क्या शेर क्या है, वो लटका है क्योंकि वो खुद अटका है. सर शायर मान लिया शायर. Okay, so let's get, I want you to come back on the call. We will hear Krishna, Vanita and Rajendra. How happy are you? How are you using the happiness mantra? Krishna. Today's discussion is a happiness discussion. Krishna.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Happiness mantra as a formula, it's a precise formula we got only yesterday. So we are just trying to learn. And when I looked into this HAPPY, I don't run after achievement. That phase of my life is over. And
very good.
That is just because of the grace of Guru. And my worst problem, I always think why I am unhappy. My last why, yearning, I have big ego and I am in like body consciousness hai bahut.
So what are you yearning? You have a lot of yearning, you have a lot of desires?
No, not desire, no, but ego hai. I have a big ego and only before my guru it is zero. The minute I come back and I have an ego. I know that. I don't know how to get rid of that and all the other things. But I'm surrounded by very good people. My biggest strength is my people around me are highly spiritually, very evolved people. And we are always in the discussion of.
Okay. No, tell me. I'm more interested in knowing.
Yeah.
If I am telling you HAPPY is a mantra for eternal happiness. Nobody in this world who follows HAPPY can be unhappy. I guarantee it. Now, which area of HAPPY? You said why is the problem? You are having why as the ego.
Yeah.
Is there any other problem?
Accept without protest, but because I trust in God, that is a blind trust, so I accept.
No, that's not work. That will not work.
I feel if something bad is happening, kuch to raaz hai, Bhagwan ka, I just leave it and I tell him it's over. I'm not bothered about it. Seriously, I'm not. Only first time I'm bothered because we are moving back to my husband is retiring and we are going down. So that I'm scared that I'm moving from this enlightened group and I'm going into sansar. Otherwise, I'm away from the sansar. I keep myself insulated. That is why I'm accepting. Okay. But I have body consciousness. बहुत ज़्यादा shopping करती हूँ. I'm never, that is there. That pleasure seeking is there. I want a life of comfort and that's there.
Okay, good. I mean, I like this honest expression. But see, look, let me tell you. Before we go on to now, Vanita and Rajendra. You want
Vanita
to be happy?
is a dear friend of mine, so we are in the same block.
Oh, Vanita, your friend. She's come because of you, is it, in the call?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We only discuss about these things.
Okay,
and
very
let me tell you, we have a group and they wait for your question and answer, but they can't understand English. After this, we go and discuss. We have a big group.
Malayali group.
No, Hindi, Punjabi, Sindhi group. My guru is a Sindhi again. I don't know how this happens.
I won't get into that. So now the point is, I'm just trying. See, as I told you, we will get to a happy discussion one Friday. Yeah. But today I'm trying to ask you all. To me, I got this inspiration only yesterday that if you want happiness, HAPPY is the mantra. Yes. Nobody who follows HAPPY should be unhappy. Yes, so I'm trying to see, I'm trying to ask you all, where is the happiness missing in your life? So Vanita, let's ask Vanita, and you all can come back as I told. We'll be having one more round. Vanita, Rajendra, Krishna. Vanita. Unmute.
Unmute.
Yes. Please speak, Vanita.
Shivoham, sir. So as she said, if there is a body-mind consciousness with body-mind consciousness, how can you be happy all the time? Now she said, I am all the four, only the fifth one is troubling me because of the ego. So with ego, can anyone be happy all the time? I'm just asking you, sir.
Cannot be, no. Because
Cannot be.
yeah, because the ego
Yeah.
says I, me, mine. That problem is that ego is guaranteed to make you unhappy.
Yes. Then how can I say that I'm happy and I accept people and I have peace, but only the ego is not, I cannot remove my ego.
No, that's ego.
This is not going to work. That is what
No.
I feel with so but with mind, how can I be happy? I think if I love everyone irrespective of their behavior or irrespective of their nature, I think I can be happy. Not finding fault on others.
Yeah.
And yes. And
Actually, no, Vanita, actually, what I want you to review in this HAPPY,
yes.
Are you a person who's seeking pleasure? If you are seeking pleasure, then you will not be happy. Point number one. Point number two, if you are not able to accept without protest, that means you will always be having toxic reactions. So that's going to be a problem. You need to accept. Take karam ke hisab. Whatever is happening because of karma. Nothing is happening because God is unfair to you. Then, if you don't have peace, that's the foundation of happiness. Suppose your mind is troubling you, then you have a big problem.
Yes.
Then, if you want eternal happiness, you want to be happy all the time, you must have clear purpose in life. And finally, if the body, mind, ego is yearning, and you don't discover the soul, then you can't be happy. Though it is very intense. HAPPY is a very intense subject. It's very simple. I'm giving it to you all in digestible modules. In 5 capsules, I'm giving you all 5 capsules to eat.
Yes.
So where are you? Which capsule is difficult to eat for you?
No, I won't segregate like this. I am happy. I will take you one by one, because happy, yes, but I will not give percentage and all. I do not know. Only others have to say whether you are happy all the time. Only at times you are unhappy. That others have to tell me. But I am happy most of the time because I don't chase pleasures. But of course, I do enjoy when there is something. But if I don't get it, I don't worry also about that.
When do you become, when do you become unhappy? When have you last become unhappy? Today you become unhappy for any reason?
No, because only we two are there, nothing to talk, myself and my husband. Of course, with Krishna and all, we discuss about this only. So there is no unhappiness, nothing is there. So today I didn't come across anyone in my life.
No argument, no fight, no disappointment.
No, today no. That is how I have to check. Okay, today I was not unhappy. So there was no question of accepting also. When I have not come across anything, where is the question of acceptance comes?
Correct.
So naturally, peace is also there.
70. So good, yeah. So okay, Daivu, then you listen to others. Since you don't have something like this, let us get somebody who's becoming unhappy.
But sometimes if I don't accept, I don't argue, but at the same time, I want to make it clear, whatever they have said, I want to make it clear, but keeping in mind that the love and compassion, that is the first and foremost thing which I try to do it. How far I tried.
See, the problem is in this world, many people are unhappy. And to me, people are unhappy because they're not following HAPPY. One of the reasons.
Yes.
It's very simple. Correct. One of the reasons. If you're following HAPPY, you will be happy. This is the realization. I want to see if anything is missing in the mantra. Rajendra. Let us hear Rajendra, Krishan, and Sukeshini. Rajendra. Shivam, sir. Aap happy hai?
Almost I'm happy, sir. This is the third month third month that I'm on the call. So I have seen tremendous change in my personality, in my feelings and all that. First, I don't run now after achievements. Achievements तो मैं chapter ही close किया है. जो हुआ सो.
Very good, sir. हो गया.
Only अब मेरे मन में यही है कि कब काल आए, कब काल पे जाऊं, कब और एक्स्ट्रा लूं आपसे. then I don't now respond to the people. So I react to the people. I simply respond. जो भी कुछ बोलता है. So that means second A is also I have conquered that. Now third is that I try to remain in peace and conscience always. तो purpose of life भी आता है, लेकिन मुझे थोड़ी सी अभी problem है when I feel that I don't become unhappy, but I lose that जो मैंने peace maintain किया होता है, bliss I can't call it bliss. तो maintain किया वो मुझे I lose that slightly because of thoughts. Probably I don't do meditation. अभी तो शायद I don't control. I don't sit. I don't sit for. अभी तो जबानी theoretically जो भी कर रहा हूँ theoretically कर रहा हूँ. Because I try to be while driving, while working, while seeing, watching TV. I be with me. I try to see the focus on my inner. So probably ये भी जाएगा आहिस्ता because sometimes I live in mind. Thoughts आते हैं मुझे, वो मुझे इस bliss से थोड़ा बाहर निकालते हैं. But I don't say that I become unhappy. So far I am for last so many days I never became unhappy. Because जो कारण थे मेरे unhappiness के, वो उन कारणों से मैं 2-3 लोग भी डिस्टर्ब करते थे, उनसे मैं दूर ही रहा हूँ और घर में भी मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं लग रही है.
So आपका एक ही problem है, you are saying you are losing to the thoughts of the mind, right? That is
and I feel that I have lost bliss. What to do? Okay, go and sit or try to meditate. अभी शायद मुझे वो टेक्नोलॉजी समझ नहीं आ रही है या whatever it is, because I'm not so advanced on the call. So सकता है वो भी हो. So because I am new to all these things basically. So far I was.
You are lucky. You are lucky. There are people who are 80 years old, 90 years old, अब जो अभी तक pleasure के पीछे भाग रहे हैं. I know people who are 90 years old and they are running after pleasure at 90 years. अभी तक मन नहीं भरा है.
Even I have openly told my children that please leave me now. Openly, please leave me now. Your children are your problem. Your things are your problem. Please leave me now and let me have my own life. So I don't get disturbed now because वो चीजें ही मैंने खत्म कर ली.
Very good. Okay, good, Rajendra. Thank you. So we have got a good input from you about the mind. We are going to Krishan. Krishan, what आप happy formula में कहाँ पे हैं आप?
Shivam sir, I'm on the path of purpose of life, finding purpose of life.
Okay.
According to me, अगर हमारे पास में अनहैप्पी रहने के रीजन जो हैं, अगर उनको हम वॉश आउट कर देंगे तो हम हैप्पी रहेंगे. ठीक है. हमने अपने माइंड में, अपने बॉडी में क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, इच्छा, अटैचमेंट, ये कुछ अनवांटेड चीज पाल रखी है जिनको पालने के लिए हमारा मन है. अगर हम मन को खाना देना बंद कर देंगे तो ये चीजें हमें परेशान नहीं करेंगी. दूसरे हैंड पे अगर मेरे को हैप्पी रहना तो मुझे लाइफ को मोमेंट टू मोमेंट जीना होगा, कॉन्शियसनेस के साथ में जीना होगा, चेतना में रहना होगा 24 घंटे, और हर इंसान में, हर जीव में भगवान देखना होगा. अगर मैं भगवान देखूंगा तो मैं खुश रहूंगा और सबको खुश रखूंगा.
आप ये मेरे हैप्पी मंत्र में मैंने इतना तो नहीं बोला कि हर इंसान में भगवान देखो तभी आप खुश रह सकते. नहीं, we are not reached. It's not so complicated. हमारा हैप्पी मंत्र बहुत सिंपल है. HAPPY. H का मतलब है प्लेजर के पीछे मत भागो. आप भाग रहे नहीं भाग रहे?
नहीं भागा सर. मैंने बोला ना क्रोध, लोभ,
नहीं. hold on. Are you accepting life? Are you accepting without protest? कर्म के हिसाब से जो रहा है, are you accepting everything? I lost you, Krishan. Krishan, आपका वीडियो चले गया. Okay, let Krishan come back. We are going to Sukeshini. Sukeshini, unmute and speak, Sukeshini. Where are you on the happiness journey?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay, I don't run after pleasures. That is it. What is the difference between a goal and a desire? Is desire pleasure?
No, there's a goal and desire, both are same.
Okay, same.
Basically, desire is an undefined goal. When the desire becomes defined, it becomes a goal.
Okay.
Correct. When you specifically make a goal, you specifically give it a shape, it becomes a goal. But whether you desire to kick the ball or you want to put the ball into the goal has got a goal post. It has got a clear definition. So tell me. So do you have desires, goals?
I had previously, but slowly as I learned, like even we have certain groups where we discuss on these things, and that helps us in a certain way. And after I have come to your call, and certain things are clear. So as such, one goal is there, but I'm not so much attached to that now. slowly I'm saying no, as per my karma, if it has to come, it will come. Rest is when I'm working. So since we have to deal with so many people, different kinds of people, different type of vendors and all, I think that time also I have loads of patience that way. I do not lose that. But sometimes I think my husband, so he sometimes listens. Otherwise, where if I'm going wrong, then he'll immediately say, "Arey, tumne to ye call attend kiya and all, and then how come you're, suddenly you're there's a different way also."
Uh,
So this is like a trigger for me. I'm trying.
so in the happiness formula, HAPPY, are you happy all the time or there are some problems?
Like, on the whole, I am happy. Like I'm at peace that way.
So, my dear friends, I'm very clear. This happy formula is for people who lose happiness for any reason. The moment you lose happiness, you have to immediately look and see HAPPY. Is it because I'm chasing a pleasure? Is it because I'm not accepting? Is it because the mind has stolen my peace? Is it because I am so foolish that I don't realize the purpose of my existence? Or is it because I'm living as body, mind, ego, and yearning? So I've given you all a very simple HAPP. The moment you are who said, Rajendra said, I lose my peace. So immediately the way to analyze your unhappiness is just HAPPY. If you analyze HAPPY, immediately you will know the culprit. You will know the culprit. Who is the culprit of your unhappiness? This is a simple mantra which we have created. So, Krishan, we lost you, I think, on the call. आप क्या बोल रहे थे? इधर come back. Thank you, Sukesh. So, Krishan, आप क्या बोल रहे थे?
मैं ये बोल रहा सर, अगर हम मोमेंट टू मोमेंट लाइफ में जीते हैं और अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं कि ये माया है और मेरा एक रोल है, अगर मैं अटैचमेंट और वो नहीं रखता तो मैं
hold on. वो ठीक है. आज के कॉल में the question, unless you have a separate question, if you are on the same subject of the call, ये HAPPY में आप happy हैं या कभी-कभी आप दुखी हो जाते हैं? You become unhappy for any reason?
Sometime when
what is the cause? What is the cause of your unhappiness?
Expectations from others.
But what is the use of expectation? So replace expectations with acceptance. The moment you expect, EXPECT equals to another word for desire. It's another desire. Guarantee we will be unhappy. Guaranteed. The matter is whether we will be unhappy today or tomorrow. वो अलग बात है. But pakka, if we have desire number A, B, C, D, E, out of A, B, C, D, E, one desire will make us unhappy. There is no doubt about it. It is not that we should not do things, but that expectation has to go. We should do. Maybe there may be a feeling that maybe this could happen, but that expectation is a very strong word. See, everything we do is based on an expectation. We should do based on an expectation, but we should not have the expectation.
Okay, sir.
This is the trick. The trick is we should do based on the expectation, but the expectation should be removed. कोई तो कृष्ण बोलता है कर्म करो लेकिन फल की इच्छा मत करो. कृष्ण क्या बोलते हैं भगवत गीता में?
यही बोलते हैं सर.
Okay. So good. Let us see where we are. We are back to. We have got Suvinay, who's new, and Ruth Anu. Before we come back to Krishna, Suvinay.
Guruji, pranam.
Pranam, sir.
Guruji, there is a question.
Please ask.
For you. Guruji, one thing is that what I've realized till I've attended your call, कि I'm becoming addictive and dependable on you. When I miss that Zoom call, I'm unhappy. When I attend your call, I feel happiness and a sort of peace in my mind. So, Guruji, why I'm so dependent on this call?
No, you should not be dependent on this call, but this call is like an oxygen for you. It's like a nourishment for you. So I would say rather try to eliminate that. See, when you're coming to this call, you're coming for your own peace. You're not coming to please me. Correct. It's not that AiR will become unhappy or displeased at Suvina if you don't come. But you lose the nourishment. Why are you becoming a slave to somebody or something that is making you lose this nourishment? I tell people this 40 minutes is the most important 40 minutes of your life. Let me tell you, this Zoom call to me is one of the most important hour of my life. To me, this Zoom call, I learn every day something. Today, Shayar told something, Krishna told something. No, I learn from all of you. You're all advanced seekers. You're all masters. In my life, there are people who don't know the spelling of enlightenment. But people on this call, I have high respect for you all. Very high respect. So, Suvinay, when you are not coming on this call, something is stealing this call from you. Something you should not, unless it's unavoidable. Why do you miss the call? Why there's no need to be unhappy? And in this call, what happens is every day we get a new perspective. Today, for example, yesterday we talked about the happy mantra. Today we are talking about, are we happy all the time? What is the cause? It's very important. We talk of God, we talk of enlightenment, we talk of karma, we talk of purpose, we talk of problems, we talk of suffering. We talk of the most important things in life. Instead, if you go and you talk about some bhel puri or some chana bhatura or some biryani or some new movie is come in the mall or new shop is opened or some new mithai is come, how does that, what relevance is that? Therefore, in this call, we are reaching that state of ananda. In fact, that's my next question to you all. How many
Guruji,
of
one
you?
question more.
Yeah.
Guruji, we are so much, we have experienced so much of sufferings in our life and miseries that we fear of, the experience of happiness. This is all also, I have experienced.
Because you're not using the happy mantra. See, if you are fearing that you will become unhappy, this is what you are saying. Therefore, you are not living with HAPPY. So, first of all, you're not seeking pleasure, leave it. But you're not learned the art of acceptance. Now, if you have planted thorns, then the thorn will come in the garden. Why do you feel, why are you anticipating pain? Why are you anticipating negativity? And if you are able to go to PP, if you're able to reach the purpose, you reach that state of indifference, spiritual indifference. I'm giving a new terminology to you all. You reach a state of what somebody tells me, very beautiful word, bhaad mein jao. Bhaad mein jao. You know meaning of bhaad mein jao? Bhaad mein jao means, I don't care, yeah. Somebody told me air is there, I don't care. So you have to have these mantras which gives you the strength to face any untoward jo bhi hoga. I'm telling you, I don't worry about anything. Earlier I used to worry a lot. Earlier I used to worry if I walk at 2 o'clock in the night, I'll be worrying one dinosaur may come, one snake may come, one monster may come. Nowadays I say, kya, kuch bhi nahi hoga. I can walk 3 o'clock in the morning in an unknown country. I'm not having any fear. So there are many qualities we develop in this spiritual journey. So Vinay, and this is what, and if you look at the mantra, it's very simple. I've given you all a very simple. You were there yesterday. You remember HAPPY?
Yes, Guruji.
So catch this mantra. Don't leave this mantra. Rajesh Shayar to made a poster and already put on social media. He padaphat wo social media mein bana ke mantra. मेरे से पहले राजेश ने broadcast कर दिया पूरे दुनिया को. But you are allowed to, because मेरा कुछ भी नहीं ना. There is no, you can take anything from this call and give to anybody. It is yours. This is our attitude. Okay, so Savinay, let us hear some more people. Ruth-Anu, we have another 10 minutes to close. I hope we will. Krishna is there. Anybody else wants to give your views on your happiness? What is making you happy? What is making you unhappy? Ruth-Anu.
Shubham, Guruji.
Shubham, bolo Ru.
Guruji, I remain happy and I too get into pleasures like going for a movie or shopping. But I also have some problems in life. So the SIP has sent you to pull me through that. And with listening to your call makes me peaceful, and sometimes I realize also that I should not do so much of shopping. जैसे कि आपने पहले बात जैसे आपने पहले बताया था कि आंख नीवी कर लो.
Let me explain to you. Let me just touch, because many of you said shopping, Krishna said shopping, somebody else also said pleasure. Am I telling you that you should not enjoy pleasure? Is that what I'm telling? I am telling enjoy
You should
pleasure.
not be slave of it. You should not
Correct.
be slave.
That's all I'm guiding you. Don't run behind it. If pleasure comes, please enjoy it. If you like paratha, please eat paratha. Nobody's telling don't eat paratha, eat only chapati. Nobody is telling that. But don't, if chapati comes in front of you, don't say, "Arey, oh, sala chapati kyun chahiye? Mujhe paratha chahiye, paratha chahiye, paratha chahiye." Then you become a slave of the pleasure. And see, my whole subject, if you look at this, our entire talk, we all ultimately we want happiness, but we are confusing pleasure with happiness. We don't want pal bhar ki khushi. Pal bhar ki khushi means that's maza. Oh, maza to what? Maza will come and go. No, we want that state of eternal bliss. This is the way, happy mantra for happiness. So when you say you come to this call, you get peace, but there are problems in your life, there are some unhappiness in your life, try to link the unhappiness where it is coming. It is HAPPY. Where is your unhappiness? You can easily identify. And then it's like, have you ever had a puncture in your car? Have you ever had a puncture in your car? When you have a puncture, what that fellow does, he takes the tire, the tube, and he puts in the water to see where the puncture is, where the leak is. Then only he will fix the puncture. If you don't know where the puncture, how can you plaster it? Where is your happiness leaking? Where is your happiness oozing into unhappiness? Huh? So Krishna and Atmatray. Thank you. Krishna, Atmatray.
Yes, sir. I wanted to make a point clear. It is not chasing pleasure. What I meant was that is why that yearning word I did not much understand. It is that I wear good clothes, but jahan 10 clothes purchase karte the abhi 5, and I'm not interested in movies, traveling, partying. Everything has come automatically fizzled out ho gaya. And one happiness which, if at all, I wake up with happiness and I sleep with happiness. And itna peaceful life hai idhar. I don't know how it goes later on. But the fear, if I have, is only one, which I want to. Can I? Is that a cause? One fear I have. It is not my death, but my near one's death. When I think about it, I at times I think, and then I immediately come back.
So let me give you the answer. I got your question. Let me give you the answer. Many of us fear death of somebody close to us, or even loss of somebody close to us. Yes. Not only death, sometimes we fear loss. Suppose somebody very dear to me goes away. I can't live without that person. Right. We have got two fears, the fear of death and fear of loss. Now, point number one. If there is death or loss, can we control it? No. We cannot control it. Because if somebody has to go either through death or some other method, therefore the HAPPY, A means accept without protest. Somebody will go only based on karma. When the time is over, you can't stop it. The person who has to go out of your life will go out of your life. You cannot control it. You may be whoever in the world, you cannot control it. Next point. So A is the problem. A, you must accept without protest. And PP, and when I say P is peace, PP is the second P, purpose. When you are discovering the purpose of life and you are enlightened.
No, please. My priority in life, 100% is to understand the truth. For that, my 90% of the time is devoted to this.
Very good.
That keeps me away from many things.
No. Then the second PP which I'm talking about is very important. And the second PP is when you understand the purpose of life, or you reach the state of enlightenment, you get to realize that death is a moment of celebration.
Right.
Death is not desperation. Yes, and for many of you who are scared of losing a loved one, you should read the book. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? Have you read the book Who Moved My Cheese? They were rats who were in love with the cheese. Oh, ye meri cheese hai, ye meri cheese hai, ye meri cheese hai. Then the book is one of the best-selling books. I think it's by Spencer Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. So one day the cheese, somebody robbed her with the cheese of the rat. Then the rat was very unhappy. Where who moved my cheese? Who moved my cheese? Who moved my cheese? Till new cheese came. And the rat said, "Arey, that bakwas cheese was so bakwas, man. Oh, bakwas cheese gaya. I'm so happy the bakwas cheese gaya. Abhi naya cheese aa gaya." Naya cheese means, I'm saying CHESE, cheese. So it's a beautiful book. Who moved? I read this book 20 years ago.
Yes, sir. One more thing, intellectual understanding is there, but to realize is slightly difficult. But okay, I'm in that path. Another thing, ego, when I said, ego is not that ahankar. I was thinking I'm very opinionated. Then I think, why am I opinionated? And then that, little bit, it makes me judgmental of others, which I want to get rid of.
So all these things will subside when you follow the happy mantra. When you're in consciousness, this judgmental, this opinionated, all these things will subside. It is just like when barish is there, tufan is there, lightning is there, all is there. When barish is gone, tufan is gone, lightning is gone, all is gone. So you need to
But
reach
it is
that
there,
state of
sir,
calm.
though this manifests only for a very few, it's not there,
Yeah,
but
but
it is there in my subconscious mind.
No,
Yes.
when it manifests, it destroys your happiness. It disturbs away your peace for that moment.
Doesn't.
And then leave it. Then ignore it.
Right.
Okay, Atmatray and Shair. Atmatray. Interesting conversation. Atmatray, bolo. Aap happy hai? Are you happy all the time? Are you not happy sometime? Atmatray.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam, Atmatray. Bolo.
Sir, yesterday I was in journey. That's I can't hear it properly. Please repeat the formula. Happy formula.
HAPPY. For those who are new to the call and like Atmatray who could not hear, HAPPY means happiness is success. Don't run
Okay.
after pleasure to be happy. Happiness is the success. You don't need any further success or achievement for pleasures.
Okay.
Point one. Point two, A, accept without protest, live with contentment and fulfillment. Accept without protest. P, peace is the foundation of happiness. Still the mind and be in consciousness. PP, purpose, discover the purpose of life through going on a quest and reach the state of enlightenment. When you discover the purpose of life, you are in the bliss of truth consciousness. And why? The yearning of body, mind, ego makes us miserable. Therefore, we should not have the yearning of body, mind, and ego. Then we will be happy. HAPPY, happy.
Yes, I have written down.
Thank you.
Here, I am happy when helping to the people.
When do you become unhappy? When do you lose your happiness?
Not in minor issues, sir. Let me.
No, maybe major issues. Minor or major, we should not be unhappy.
Just you have told Krishna, death or loss of a near one. At that time, I get Bible.
Oh, sometime one person came and told me, I have somebody very dear in my life. They use the word, they push me up the pole. Pushing you up the pole means somebody makes you mad. I'll kill you, man. ऐसे भी लोग हैं किसी की जिंदगी में. One man told me, my wife I divorced 5 years ago. One man told me, my wife I divorced 5 years ago, but even after 5 years, she's the one who makes my life miserable. I told, why she makes your life miserable? You divorced her 5 years ago. Huh? Why? Because she calls me and she troubles me. I said, why you take her call? Why you take her call? You divorced 5 years back. Why are you taking her call? But the man is troubled. Every time she calls, she will tell, वो है ना 10 साल पहले तुमने ऐसे किया ना 15 साल पहले तुमने ऐसे किया ना. That wife will trouble him like crazy. So we all have got what is called joy stealers. Have you identified who's your joy stealer? Who's robbing your happiness? Because there is nothing more precious than happiness. In this world, there is nothing more precious. Who is stealing your happiness? Okay, before we close, Rajesh Rao and Kailash. Rajesh Rao.
What I thought was the spelling of happy should be with H silent. Happy. So H should not bother us so much so that we focus on APPY always.
Okay, you do it. See, each of us can use our own formula. But the point is this.
Yeah.
Where I'm concerned, that H has to go. Because H has to go means the pleasure has to go. But therefore, happiness is success must be written on our head. Somebody, there's one man called Siddhant I think Siddhant, I sent him my book, Happiness is Success. He's from Study Glow or something like that. He's doing he says the best quote in my life. He wrote to me, the best quote in my life I have learned from you. All successful people are not happy, but all happy people are successful. All successful people are not happy, but all happy people are. That's what H is. Happiness is success. हमने तो एक book, if you go anywhere in Bangalore, you will, in India, you will find a book published by Rupa. It's there in all the bookshops. It is called Happiness is Success. And book we have started now publishing through famous earlier we were doing self-publishing. Now we have started publishing books. So okay, Rajesh, or kuch, then we go to Kailash.
Okay, I wanted to just answer Krishna, then I will do it later.
Do bolo. Quickly you can tell agar aapko bolna hai to.
Because the topic that she shared, I was doing a session with someone. So ultimately what I told was this. I said, it is same like the metro train we go, Wherever you get, you may not get a seat. But if you know that you are getting down at the last station, many people will get down, many seats will be empty. You have no control on that. So the journey is 100% we have to pass through it. You like it or you don't like it.
Correct. We have to accept without protest. Kailash Kumar, thank you, Kailash. And anybody, we are going to close in the next 1 or 2 minutes. 1 minute. After Kailash, I will wind up. Kailash.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
I am on the last why yearning with mind and ego. So mind, that is the big enemy with me in the current situation. Okay, earlier there was so many incident occurred in life, but not remember but one incidents, okay, that continuous and due to my karmas, okay, and it's not going out. So I am on the fourth. I have the clear that purpose of life, and I want spiritual, okay, and I have no, I don't want Kiran to the money or these things, okay. Now only I want to spiritual and current state I am in the this vibe. I am with mind.
Okay, so thank you, Kailash. So this mind will not leave. The mind will grind. The mind will grind and make us blind. The mind will grind and make us blind. Correct.
Right.
We have to still the mind and kill the mind, because as long as the mind continues to grind, then we will be blind. Because the mind, when you say mind will grind, means it's pounding us with thoughts. In thought you are caught. In thought, when you are caught, you cannot see. You become blind. जो सच्चाई है, what is the truth in front of you, we become blind, my dear friends. We become completely blind. And this is the big problem. And anyway, my dear friends, today we are closing. One Friday, I will do a session on the happy mantra. Today, I did not do a session. I just wanted to introduce the happy mantra to you all. Let me tell you one thing. There are majority of people in this world who are unhappy. People are so miserable. If you ask people, are you happy? They say, no, I am so unhappy. But they don't understand the cause of their unhappiness. Today, I've given you a kit, a testing kit. The happy mantra is a testing kit, HAPPY. Are you chasing pleasure because you want happiness? Have you not learned the art of acceptance? Have you not developed peace of mind? Are you a slave of your mind? Are you seeking the purpose, and are you getting enlightened one by one with the truth? And are you a slave of body, mind, ego? You are actually a divine soul. This simple mantra can give you eternal happiness. I promise you, without doubt, I have no doubt at all. Anybody in the world, whoever you are, wherever you are, this mantra can give you eternal happiness. But we will meet again tomorrow at 8 and discuss further. With folded hands, I bow down to you.